Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of May 2nd, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So listen the whole video so you don't miss a thing. Continue the good effluvium that the direct transit of your ruler Uranus, associated with the movement of Venus that today enters your element, imparts on your Aquarian sign. Expect a night of intense love. There are situations in which privacy arises due to special conditions, such as in this cycle in which we must remain in our homes due to quarantine. Take advantage of it to review the current state of your love life and what you can both do to enliven it and increase passion. With a touch of initiative, you will achieve a lot. Follow your ideas, but at the same time make your mind more flexible so that you can adapt to the profound changes that are taking place in your love and work life. Today, or perhaps at night, it will be for romance and tender intimacy. You will do your best to extend the night with that special someone. Scented candles, your best perfume, and your most sensual clothes work to enchant the person who is already totally in love with you or the person you want to have. For the moment, everything will be perfect. You fold the sails because the sky has nothing planned for you. Will you be content to wait for the tide to turn? If you encounter obstacles, have no fear, they will quickly be overcome. Trust yourself but adopt a fallback attitude. Your emotionality pushes you to goof up. Temper your words, you risk shocking your audience. You are going too fast, you are skipping steps, be reasonable in your schedule. Your stubbornness will pay off later, you will be able to act more freely, be patient. Maybe you don't really know what makes you tick. Your own will fades in the face of certain obligations, and that confuses you a bit. The moon is interventionist, it leads the dance. Stay flexible and take a step back, you'll soon be done with it. A liveliness will come over you this morning, darling Aquarius, as the Gemini moon cozies up to chatty Mercury in the sector of your chart that governs creativity and fun. Make the most of these vibes by embracing your most authentic self, and be sure to set aside time for passion projects or art. Meanwhile, sweet Venus moves into fiery Aries, bringing strength and poetry to your voice over the next several weeks. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, as long as it comes from the heart. Just remember to think your words through before saying them out loud. While the moon's move into your creativity sector is a playful influence, dear Aquarius, you may not see a direct route to satisfying your needs or asserting yourself temporarily. If people don't feel they're in control, they may be acting out. It's best to avoid power games now. Even so, developing a mental interest or a connection through conversation can figure strongly today. Also, Venus begins its transit of your communications sector, boosting your enjoyment of learning and sharing until the 28th. The need for verbal rapport in your relationships is in the spotlight, and you're placing more value than usual on exchanging ideas. There could be some good publicity or news, invitations, and increased ease in your social life in the weeks ahead. You are inclined to communicate more cheerfully and perhaps tactfully during this cycle. You also gravitate to things that improve or engage your mind. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Consistency is your ally, Aquarius, and although now you may be facing somewhat difficult situations from an economic point of view, do not forget that planetary cycles fluctuate and what seems negative today, tomorrow will cease to be so and is promising. Why do you care so much what other people think about you? It's amazing how important you are to their comments. The time has come to end that feeling of inferiority and finally realize what you are worth. Try to have a little more confidence in your abilities and skills. Each person in the world has their own capabilities. If you look at it carefully, in the end, that is what makes you a particular being, and the faster you learn to value your gifts, the faster you can enjoy them and put them to use. Service of others. If you work and you plan to use this day to get on with your daily tasks, you may be disappointed. You risk being confronted with several unforeseen events that will upset your beautiful organization. Indeed, the arrival of Pluto in the V house unbalances the harmony of your heaven a little, which will have the effect of creating a climate conducive to some confusion. Don't get overwhelmed and try to manage your priorities intelligently to get through this difficult day. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for May 2nd are 36, 7, 31, 46, 2, 27. Daily love. The transit of Venus brings good news. If there were discussions between you and your partner, you can happily communicate with her and put things in her place. You are in a cycle of sentimental reconciliations, returning home, arrangements between people who once left because of other individuals, and a strengthening of your intimate life. You have always had psychic ability, and today it is more in tune than ever. Perhaps not by chance, it may be that an old friend or lover from the past contacts you. He is not calling you to renew the relationship, but for your advice. Today, your accentuated skills make you the perfect confidant. She listens carefully and advises what your heart tells you is the right thing to do. Jupiter's radiance takes you in its wake, you like it and you are fully aware of it. This positive astral environment makes you unusually daring and pushes you to the doorstep of infidelity. Single, you leave your reserve and dare to reveal yourself, which is not your habit. This new temerity will have unexpected consequences for you. It may lead you to review a seduction that is often too discreet and has the unfortunate gift of going unnoticed. At work. If you are unemployed or just trying to find something extra outside of your working hours, spend this Friday reviewing job offers and classifieds in the press. Good opportunities are waiting for you, and possibly you start something that provides you with extra profit and distraction from your home. Very timely at this time. Today, pay attention to yourself and your problems and make others do the same. You have a lot of work to do, and it is not known if you will finish it or not. But it goes without saying that you won't if you worry about what happens to other people. Focus on what you need to do. It is by clarifying certain administrative situations that you earn money. In any case, you do not lose any. You receive reinforcement through unexpected support. A hell of a helping hand prevents you from overdrafts. You only think about one thing: relax and unwind at all costs. If you had planned to go shopping, you will likely change your mind without considering the opinions of those close to you. Health. There are no planetary interferences in your health. They could happen if you neglect prevention measures. On the other hand, do not let yourself constantly be enveloped by the news that is often inaccurate, and you will feel better about everything. You tend to be a sponge. If you are not careful, you absorb the emotions of others. This is good if people are in a good mood, but if they are grumpy, watch out. It's easy for you to absorb that negative energy. Today, you should try to refresh yourself by taking frequent breaks and clarifying your thoughts. Take a short walk at lunchtime. Try to maintain a positive mental attitude. The lunar influence imposes a ferocious appetite on you. Hunger pulls you tight and you struggle relentlessly against the temptation to snack. All of your thoughts turn exclusively to your diet. Your diet may be too strong for your body, it risks deficiencies. Obviously, it is urgent to change the content of your meals, otherwise, you will crack. To relieve yourself, choose foods that promote satiety, without being too high in calories: potatoes, eggs, oatmeal. Family and friends. This is the perfect time to renew the dialogue with a member of your family with whom you were in the cold. Now that the bulk of the frustration has subsided, you are ready to chat to pinpoint the source of the problem. Unfortunately, your parent will not be as happy as you are. In this case, give him time to calm down on his side rather than letting him get angry. It is more difficult to smother the flames of a fire once it has been rekindled. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction, we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.